Hey guys, welcome to my follow-up video for my Blender animation where the Mech Raven is defending the city. And a friend of mine suggested, thank you very much, Martin. He suggested, he's very helpful. He also helped me to make some design changes with the video. And he suggested to make two videos. The one where you just simply see the video without any interruption, because that's, you know, sometimes cool. And then another video to just talk a little bit about the steps I've made. I'm not gonna go in depth. I'm not sure if this is the right word. I think people say that. Simply, I'm not that good at explaining yet. I will be, but not yet. And I'm just gonna show you some pictures and some bonus material, like earlier versions. Yeah, so he suggested to make two videos. So this is the second video, the follow-up video, and we start. So basically, another friend, Raven, you know, is in my friend's circle, and when we play games, his nickname is Raven, and he just asked me if I could draw him an avatar or something, because I practiced drawing since I think 2 years meanwhile or something. Like I started to draw with GIMP because of the thumbnails I made, and so yeah, I do a lot of nonsense stuff. And you can see a lot of those stuff on Instagram, so let's make a little bit of advertising for myself, in case somebody's worried. I don't think so, but in case, you know. Let's just say it. And this is also the reason for the video. It's only, you know, to put something on this channel. It's the only reason, selfish reason. Anyway, what else? Well, yeah, he asked me to if I could draw him a raven, and so I thought, let's give it a try. And my goal was to just draw a cool looking raven, and I started with that one. So this is very early with GIMP. I'm using the mouse, by the way. You can just start now. Just download GIMP, or also GIMP is more for Photoshop. It's a Photoshop program. I recently also Martin, again, thank you. He suggested this program. I have to look into that deeper. I'm not an expert in any of those programs, but this one is probably better even for drawing. Anyway, check out GIMP and this as well, and Blender. Everything is open source. You can just start being creative and making some nonsense, which is the best thing in the world. So yeah, so this is the start. I thought, okay, let's draw a raven. So I started like this. I thought, oh boy, I'm not sure. And then it became a face. By the way, I used a template. Not that I just copied. I just really looked at different raven pictures to get an idea how they actually look, because you have to do that. And so slowly it became something raven looking like. The original picture I can't show. I just googled it, so type in raven, and then you see a lot of, you know, I mean, do I explain how Google works? Well, Google some pictures if you want, and then draw something. It's helping you. Yeah, so I created this guy here, from this to that, and then it became this one, which is looking good, but doesn't look like a hard raven. So I thought, yeah, it's cool, but I'm not sure if this looks a little bit too soft for a raven. But yeah, you know, because when you learn, you also you have an idea, but I think at the beginning you're gonna go a different direction anyways. There's no, if you're not good enough, you are forced to go a different direction, because that's what happened if you are learning. Later you can probably be more working towards a goal you had in mind. What do I know? anyway, so then it became this one, and I thought this is really cool looking actually already, and I thought I should do something with that. So then, because I also recently created something in Blender, which I'm Blender is weird. I think Blender I know a few years, over 10 years. I never really got into that deeply because it's super complex. It looks super complex. It is kind of, but it's simple if you start simple. If you want to do super cool stuff, you're gonna give up. But if you really start, you know, doing stuff with the cube, like a little bit like a Minecraft, this helped me. You don't have to be too accurate. Just make some cool stuff, and then you understand it step by step. You're getting better because you understand naturally better. This is what I just say. But there are people in the internet who are extremely good, and they're doing it for 10 years, and that you can see. So that is yeah, it's awesome what people are creating. Okay, yeah, so I thought let's put this guy into the Blender because, you know, I did this, so I put it into that, and then I used bump. It's a node. I don't explain too much because, you know, I'm not that good at. I also learned still a little bit of German, almost said. English, Lucas, you learn English? Yes, I do. Yeah, I thought that's cool. Yeah, I experimented a little bit with the environment, and then I started to create because I thought it's cool, but somehow maybe I should really just create a raven. So I started to create this exoskeleton mask and the mirror mode, and you know, it's a little bit out of the order, but not too bad. You can see I experimented a lot. There are more pictures than that, a lot more. It's just, you know, I just choose some that I don't have to show you every little step. So, and it became basically, this is also vice versa. It should be like, anyway. So I used my drawing then as a template to create this skeleton, this Blender skeleton thing. So, and I thought that's yeah, it goes in a good direction, and I kept doing it. And this guy, I was already very proud. I thought this is the best thing ever. When I say that, it's true. It's probably the best thing I ever done. So I am proud, and that is good because it keeps me going. But looking back, I also realize it's, you know, it's not the best thing in the world. It's for sure. But yeah, and then I created a little bit, and you can see with the here with the those yeah, I tried to make to combine those stuff. But at a certain point, I decided to just focus on one of those stuff. You know, I mean, this looks cool, kind of, but yeah, I do not know. I just thought, let's just drop the picture. Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah. Oh boy, this looks like a Nazi picture, like a Nazi raven. To be honest, it wasn't my intention at all, but it reminds me so strong on the movie Iron Sky, which is a great movie. You should really check that out. It's an awesome, fun movie. If you haven't seen it, it wasn't my intention to do it. It's just, you know, it just happens sometimes. It reminds me strongly on that. And I thought, but it looks very impressive, you know. But it's weird when you do something, you think it's cool, and then yeah, you learn a lot about yourself, I guess. Anyway, so next picture. Yeah, this was already looking very good, but only in this at this frame, and because I used a node, and then the whole thing was screwed up, so I had to readjust everything. I worked very hard on the animation to make it look good, and I have to practice a lot to understand walking cycles, not in terms of understand how they work, more in terms you have to do it, I think, so often until you get that. That's where weird to me is still. I think like for a lot of people, this is animation is very tough for walking cycles. So this one I have to do is a lot to make it better. So I thought, well, because I'm not that good at, I'm just covering a little bit with the ocean here, so that was helpful. And yeah, it looks already, I think that looks cool. I like the black stuff. He looks already a little bit dangerous. And this one is my favorite so far because it just says loot Raven. Raven always gets the loot in games. Well, probably not, but you know, it happened at a certain time so often that we all start to make fun of him. Don't worry, everybody makes fun of everybody. Very good friends. But really, really good friends. It's not that, you know, but friends are making fun of each other. That's how it is. So we call him Loot Raven, and I thought that's a good thing. So he can, yeah, Loot Raven is in sale for $15.99. Okay, next picture. I feel like somebody who shows deers, you know. In the next picture. There is the next picture. That's it, guys. That's it. I'm not that good prepared. Those are, I just made some random circle pictures for a friend to show him something. This is with the cycle. Circle or cycle? There are two different render types in and you know, as you can see that I'm still learning. It's not that, especially I like Eve more because it's a lot faster, but cycle is just more, it's photorealistic. But if you render in cycle, it just takes so long that no, I don't think it's worth it because it's not just that it takes a long time. You are using a lot of power to just create something, and you know, I'm not a Picasso, so I think Eve is right now still fine. I don't have to be, you know, to wait weeks right now. Maybe when it's really good, I think then you should do that. But anyway, I'm not sure if you can follow me. Sometimes I just skip stuff with explaining. Okay, we're gonna watch the video and then I'll show you some bonus material, like earlier stages. Okay, let's watch this one here first. I hope this is the right video. What's the name? If I made some typo mistakes, you know, I'm doing this all the time. When I save stuff and so on. First is not from today. Then I just have my own language almost. I'm very bad at writing. I'm extremely bad when it comes to writing. But yeah, whatever. It's not really bothering me. Here, this one here, that's the right one. This is YouTube Mech. Yeah, this must be the right. Okay. So, oh no, wait. So I'm happy because Martin actually said something like, and the plasma he brought me, because of him I created those, this is just a thumbnail I made with Gimp better, you know, you can do a lot with Gimp, like I've said, check it out, it's very impressive. Because of Martin I created those ships because I had a version where UFOs appearing. I just copied it, those from, also the city is copied from my old project, which I also have on this channel. It's my intro. And he watches pre-versions of my stuff and he gives some suggestions, and I figured out it's very good to listen. To me, it's sometimes, well, you should at least listen and try something out, you know. It took me a long time to realize that sometimes listening is a good thing, you know. So do that. Listen to your friends and at least try something. That's good. Try it out and see if it works. So thanks for that, Martin, because he brought me the idea with the plasma gun and so on, and I created this UFO here. Do I have the old version? Hold on. This is Friday. This is Monday. Maybe I have a version where no, this is from today. Nonsense. This is not last week. I may overwrite it already. The problem is if you start to do stuff and you're a little bit like me, you are creating a lot of different videos with the same names. That's so, yeah, not very intelligent. Let me just see. Monday, Friday, this one maybe. Saturday. No, it's, but in this version there is no, yeah. He also said this is a little bit weird, he said, and yeah, so I'm glad I changed this because the shooting part, it's my favorite now. Yeah, I would say bonus material, like I'm gonna show you an older version. Let me just open it. So this one, oh yeah, this is actually cool. Hold on, this is, I'm not sure, is this my, oh no, this is a different thing. This is my intro. Where is it? Because I used, yeah, for experiment, this one. I used Raven 1. Oh yeah, here. So here's coming from down below. And at this stage, you know, I love this because he doesn't look impressive anymore. He looks like a short Raven. He looks like he's like a dwarf Mech, which is also a thing maybe. Yeah, I mean I like it, but it's weird. Maybe I like it because of that. So and at this stage he couldn't walk. Walking wasn't well, was tough. This is again, I have a lot of different, oh yeah, I also thought I have a lot of different versions. Well, I guess that's what happens. And I also, to me, it's very important to I mean, maybe there are some people who work and they don't render it until they think it's ready. I have to see it a lot because it helps me to see errors and to think about stuff. Yeah, this, yeah, the work cycle, that's probably gonna take a long time until I get that. And maybe there are more projects coming, and then yeah, I think that'll take a long time. But I worked on this, so it doesn't look too bad anymore, but also not perfect. So yeah, what else do we have? I'm gonna show you this, and I think that's about it then. Yeah. So then I thought let's put him into water. Oh yeah, this one is actually interesting because I really like the blurry stuff. So there is a way to hold the camera, to change the focus of the camera. And a good way I think to do it is below the whole scene there is a red cube. I just made him red or blue or whatever for the camera, and he's following. He's actually you could also use an empty, I guess, but anyway. Anyway, so the point is I tried to make stuff blurry and vice versa, but somehow in the end version it ended up to increase the render time tremendously or exponential. I do not know, that's not the right word probably. Yeah, let's use the Trump word, tremendous, whatever. Yeah, anyway, let's not go. Yeah, I don't like him. Okay, now you know. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, the render time is just extremely increased if you are using the blurriness. So I thought, you know what? No, let's just don't do that because it's not really worth it. It's just to get the blurry stuff. So. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. Now you have seen some bonus material and a little political opinion of mine, and yeah, whatever. Good, guys. Yeah, stay safe. I hope that was something. I'm not sure about that because but I should really stop saying that I'm not sure. Whatever. Hope you like it. You better like it. And until then, I wish stay safe until the next nonsense part. Bye bye and auf Wiedersehen. No, Wiedersehen. And thanks, Martin.